Welcome to episode 4 of my RBS 3. It's time to get soldering. In this episode I'm putting the motor on top of the baseboard, and I've got to build a couple of copper axles and get them parallel and get them level and get them the right height and get them the right distance from each other in order for the 40 tooth and the 20 tooth cogs to meet, engage and turn. Here's the motor that's attached to the copper plate, and I'm trying to make a little kind of bent copper mono leg. I've got a few tools to do this. I've got a little mini pipe cutter, I've got a little mini pipe straightener, and I've got a little mini pipe bender, and a combination of those three has enabled me to make this one. Not very well, but I've learned how to do it. Straight after making that one, I've made this one. I think it's really important to protect the base now from any accidental damage and to keep it clean during the rest of the build. So we won't see the baseboard again until the end of the whole process. Next up, I'm going to build the first axle, which will hold the drive gear wheel. This makes me so happy. This is quite a tricky thing, but yeah, as you can see, I've got the flat, some copper wire that goes through some of these larger diameter holes, which means the flat will stay on the motor for sure. The cog will not spin on the copper because of these extra things. I'll tidy those up. I'll get rid of them at some point when I decide what to do with them. I might even wrap them round and put them onto this axle here. Next job will be to make a axle that can spin. So that's the next part. Bend that up. But yeah, I'm really happy. The second axle will hold 2 gears. First is a 20 tooth, which will be the 2-to-1 gear ratio that I'm after, and the second will be the 40 tooth that the chain will wrap around for lifting the balls up to the top of the sculpture. I've made it all too short because this has got to move, this has got to leave out. So I'm going to start again. The axle is too short and I like it, but it needs to work. So let's make another one. So I've got to get the heights right now, so I've just dug out a little well in the cardboard and I'm measuring the height the axle needs to be, so there's just room to get these fingers underneath this gear wheel here. I want it as low as possible, and it's got to be in line this way, and it's got to be secure and possibly removable. I haven't quite worked it out how I'm going to do that. Oh dear, that's not good. Well, I'm really pleased that it's gone so well. I've got the motor above the baseboard, so finally I've got the cogs working, I've got the gears working, everything's parallel, nothing melted, and so that completes the video for this week. Next week I'm going to be making the frame that goes from the baseboard all the way up to the top, and on the top I'll be mounting the top gear wheel that will receive the balls as they get lifted up and down using the chain. Of course, at the top, are the balls going to go to the right or the left? Well, truth is, I don't really know because I haven't done the work yet. I'm videoing this as I go, so if you subscribe to my channel, then you will find out what I'm doing at about the same time that I am as well. If you've already watched it in the future and you've come back to review the beginning, then leave me a comment down below because I'd love to know how it turns out. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.